didn't conquer 3 continents through superior tactics alone. They won because they mastered something their enemies never could: logistics. While barbarian armies starved and scattered, Roman legions marched with precision, fed, armed, and ready to fight anywhere, anytime. This is how Rome's supply chain built an empire. Every Roman soldier was a walking fortress, carrying 40 kilograms of equipment on his back: helmet, armor, weapons, entrenching tools, and 10 days of rations. But here's the genius. Every 8th soldier in a unit, called a contubernium, received a donkey to carry their shared tent and equipment. Each legion traveled with at least 1,400 donkeys and hundreds of wagons. This wasn't just an army, it was a mobile city on the move. And those roads? 29 great military highways radiated from Rome at the empire's peak. Over 400,000 kilometers of roads connected 113 provinces. These weren't dirt paths, they were engineered marvels, built in multiple layers: large foundation stones, smaller stones, gravel, then paving slabs up to 3 feet in diameter. Cambered surfaces drained rainwater into parallel ditches. A courier on horseback could travel 121 kilometers per day. Commanders could calculate exactly how long troop movements would take. Rome to Cologne, 67 days. Rome to Syria, 124 days, including 2 days at sea. But the real secret weapon was the castra, the Roman military camp. At the end of every day's march, legions built a fortified camp from scratch, in hours. These weren't simple tents in a field. Roman engineers dug V-shaped ditches 3 meters deep and 5 meters wide around the entire perimeter. The excavated earth became ramparts topped with wooden palisades and watchtowers. Inside, the camp followed a standardized grid layout with straight streets, designated areas for command tents, barracks, storage, and training grounds. Whether in the forests of Germania or the deserts of North Africa, every Roman camp looked identical. Soldiers could navigate them in complete darkness. This standardization extended to everything: weapons, armor, tools, all produced in state-run factories called fabrici, deployed throughout the provinces near borders but protected from enemy raids. These armories specialized. Some made basic weaponry, others focused on cataphract armor, bows, swords, artillery, or helmets. A single suit of Lorica Hamada chainmail contained 35,000 to 40,000 individual rings, alternating with riveted rings. Production time: 2 months of continuous labor. The relatively simple construction of Roman equipment allowed mass production to satisfy infinite army needs. The Romans didn't rely on a single supply method. They combined everything: carrying supplies with the army, establishing fortified supply depots called horaea along road networks, foraging locally, purchasing food from conquered territories, and maintaining fixed supply chains. Archaeological evidence shows Roman armies in Germania were supplied by logistics chains beginning in Italy and Gaul, transported by sea to Germania's northern coast, then penetrating inland via barges on rivers. The Roman Navy handled most long-distance transport because moving goods by water was cheaper and easier than overland. Specialized personnel called frumentarii managed military logistics and gathered intelligence. A single legion required 13.5 tons of food per month: grain, meat, wine, plus fodder for cavalry horses and pack animals. Roman military manuals recommended 7 kilograms of barley per day per cavalryman, likely including rations for their groom. The empire's absolute command of the Mediterranean and extensive road network enabled rapid reaction capabilities that wouldn't be matched for 1,500 years. This is why Rome conquered and held territory across 3 continents. Not just better soldiers, better supply chains. While enemies struggled to feed their armies for weeks, Roman legions sustained campaigns for years. The infrastructure they built, the roads, the camps, the supply depots, many became permanent Roman towns across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. The ability to build strong, well-planned forts rapidly was the key factor in Roman military success, showcasing superior organization and logistical mastery that modern armies still study today. Rome didn't just fight wars, they engineered victory.